In other news tonight, a recent report revealed that some private religious academies are not up to par with public schools, but new guidelines from the New York State Board of Regents will now require all private schools in the state be brought up to the same curriculum level. Tonight, we want to know how you feel about these regulations. We're asking you in our poll, and you can weigh in over on news12.com or when that QR code appears right there at the bottom of your screen. For now, let's get to News 12's Julio Avila. He is breaking down what these changes mean and how some parents are reacting to the news. Julio.
Yeah, that means private and religious schools now have to teach some of the basic curriculum that you would find being taught in public schools. A mother that we spoke to who's been advocating for this kind of a change, she says this is a step in the right direction. For years, public schools across New York State were required to teach subjects such as math, science, and English. Now the State Board of Regents unanimously voted to extend that requirement onto private and religious schools. Reportedly, 1,800 non-public schools will now be impacted by these new requirements.
That every child in New York State is entitled to an equal and fair education.
Beatrice Weber's children currently attend a yeshiva. These schools have been under scrutiny for allegedly not teaching the basic subjects that the State Board of Regents requires. That's why Weber is advocating for these changes through the organization Young Advocates for Fair Education, or YAFED.
Some yeshivas do provide an excellent education, but the Hasidic yeshivas, especially those that were profiled in the recent New York Times story, really aren't providing even a minimum of education.
That investigation by the paper found most of those schools were not teaching the needed courses. It also uncovered that those who graduated from those schools have faced hardships later in their adult lives, such as poverty and lack of employment. It's something Weber says she's seen herself.
So you have young men who can't fill out a job application in English, who can't fill out a registration form at the doctor, and who are really very limited in their opportunities.
Now, the new guidelines do offer ways that these schools can show that they are being compliant. A couple of those ways include testing, accreditation, even review from the local school districts. We're in Riverdale. I'm Julio Avila, News 12.
All right, Julio, thank you for